Prayer is key in the life of a believer. Someone said that God shapes the world through prayer. So the more prayer there is, the better the world is. So there are 7 things that kill an individual's prayer life. And today I want to share with you 7 things which are killing your prayer life. Number 1 is excess eating. Do you know that when you eat more than necessary, you weaken your body? And your body is an instrument that the Spirit of God uses in the place of prayer. So for you to be effective in terms of prayer, you need to control the way you eat. You need to control what you eat. So number 1 is excess eating. Number two, you will not believe it. Number 2 is sleep. Do you know sleep is a distraction when it comes to prayer? When you sleep too much or you sleep less than you're supposed to, you weaken your prayer life. So for you to be an effective prayer warrior, you need to control your sleeping patterns. When you wake up too early, when you go to bed too late, you'll distract the way you're supposed to pray. Number 3 is filthiness. When you watch impure content, when you watch things that are nasty, you are killing your prayer stamina. When you allow impure thoughts to go through your mind, you are killing your prayer stamina. When you watch erotic content, you are killing your prayer life. So for you to be an effective prayer warrior, you need to control what you watch, you need to control what you hear. Number 4, which has affected too many people, is bad atmosphere. You need to be keen with the kind of people that surround you. You need to be keen with the kind of friends that you keep, because your environment will determine your prayer life. When you stay around weaklings in terms of prayer, you cannot be a prayer warrior, because they'll discourage you. The time you're supposed to be to pray, they'll be there doing some other nasty things which will distract your devotion and your attention to prayer. So if you want to be a prayer warrior, keep the right environment. Number 5 is poor feeding of the inner man. Do you know that when you come to the place of prayer, you need to come packed with the word of God? You need to come ready with the word of God, not just in the Bible, but also in your mind. So for you to be an effective prayer warrior, you need to be a person of the word. You need to give attention to the word of God. You need to place premium on studying and reading the word of God. Number 6 is worry. Do you know that when you worry, you cannot be a prayer warrior? When you come to the place of prayer and all that is going through your mind is regret and things that never worked out for you, you miss the beauty of the present, and you cannot be a prayer warrior when you keep on worrying and being distracted from what is happening on the present. So when you come to the place of prayer, you need to leave worry aside. You need to leave every distraction aside and come and focus unto God, who is able to give you and to fulfill the needs of your heart. Number 7, and the last one, is distraction through watching TV or addiction to social media. Let me stress on being addicted to social media. When you are a person who cannot keep your phone aside for an hour or 2 or even 3, you cannot be a prayer warrior. So for you to be a prayer warrior, you need to discipline yourself in terms of social media. When to be in Facebook, when to be on WhatsApp, when to be in Instagram. That is not the right time to pray. I've had someone picking a call amid his prayer and telling someone, I'll call you later. That is a sign that you don't place premium on prayer. So for you to be a prayer warrior, you need to be disciplined in terms of when you watch TV, when you visit the social media pages and all that. You are born to be a prayer warrior. So discipline yourself and grow up to become a person of prayer.